You know that person everyone goes to when they need a favor. Extra work, a last-minute lift, emotional support at 2 a.m. And somehow, they always say yes. Maybe that person is you. On the outside, it looks kind and generous. On the inside, it often feels heavy, confusing, and exhausting. Psychology says this is not random. This is the psychology of people who can't say no. For many people, this pattern starts in childhood. Maybe you grew up in a home where saying no led to anger, guilt, or silent treatment. Maybe you were praised as the good kid when you agreed and shamed when you refused. Your nervous system learned a rule. Saying yes keeps me safe, loved, or at least out of trouble. Over time, that rule becomes automatic. Psychologists would call this a kind of learned helplessness. You stop believing you're allowed to protect your limits. So you agree, even when every part of you is tired or uncomfortable. This isn't a weakness. It's an old survival strategy that once made sense. Another reason people can't say no is fear of what will happen if they do. You might imagine the other person getting upset, thinking you're selfish or leaving you. That's tied to attachment patterns. When your sense of safety depends on keeping others happy, your brain treats no as a threat. Conflict feels dangerous, not just annoying. So you swallow your real answer. You smile, you say, "Sure, no problem," and then carry the stress alone. Inside, you may feel small, resentful, or invisible. But you tell yourself it's better than being abandoned or disliked. People who can't say no often carry a lot of guilt. You might replay the moment in your head thinking, "I should have helped. I'm a bad friend if I don't." You compare yourself to others and imagine they would do more. That's a form of social comparison. You judge your worth by how you measure up to an ideal good person in your mind. The result is a painful gap between what you can realistically give and what you think you must give to be lovable. You don't rest. You overthink. You agree to things your body and mind can't handle. You are not broken for feeling this. You're someone who learned to put everyone else first, even at the cost of yourself. When you look deeper, constant yes is rarely about the actual request. It's about safety, belonging, and identity. It's about avoiding conflict because conflict once felt like danger. It's about clinging to the role of helper because you're scared you don't matter without it. It's about guilt that comes from old stories, not the current truth. So the real question isn't, why can't I say no? It's, what am I afraid will happen if I do? Will people leave? Will they think less of you? Or will they simply adjust, and you finally start treating your own needs as real? You are not selfish for needing limits. You are not rude for protecting your time, energy, and health. You are a person, not a service. If this helped you understand yourself better, you belong here. Subscribe to Psyche of People for more videos like this and tell us in the comments which part felt the most familiar to you.